Another great day today for Shedeur Sanders and OTAs. You see him here throwing passes to Brendan Bates, the tight end, as well as Cade McDonald. This guy, Cade, is tough. And then I want you to hear this question asked by Browns insider Mary Kay to the OC Tommy Reese.
Tommy, when we see a day like today where, like, Dylan didn't necessarily maybe have as many completions as he would have liked to have, what do you make of something like that? I mean, are there days where the lights are on and everything's flowing, and then other days, or how do you interpret when you have a day you see like that?
I think for all the position groups, quarterbacks especially, like, we want to be as process driven as possible opposed to results. Like, as long as our process is in the right place, our decision making is in the right place, we'll continue to coach the fundamentals and get the physical to follow it. But we want to focus on, okay, is he processing at the high level? Is he making the right decisions? Is he making the right reads? And as that happens, now you see growth and continue to push him fundamentally to make sure that we're executing.
Okay, guys, here's the results of today's ESPN quarterback tracker. And as you can see, Shedeur was credited for one interception. However, I do want you to see that interception with your own two eyes. And here it is. As you can see, he did put the ball right in the receiver's breadbasket. However, it bounced off the receiver and the defense caught the deflection and ran it back for a touchdown. So when you see it all over the internet that Shedeur had a interception, you see what it was.
Look, he's worked his tail off. He's really putting a lot of work, as all those guys are. But you could tell on the mental side of the game and learning the system and calling it and having that rhythm to it. He's put a lot of work and time and effort into that. And then when you do that, the game starts to slow down and you can focus on finding completions. And he's done a nice job of that as camp's progressed.
You have Shedeur engaging in some passes with no O-line or D-line. Here's an out route dart to rookie running back Dylan Sampson out of Tennessee. Here we have both Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel throwing passes to the wide receivers. And if you're unaware, Dillon Gabriel did sign his rookie contract today. And here we have Shedeur throwing a dart to rookie wide receiver out of Western Kentucky, Keyshawn Johnson. Okay, guys, this was a tough pass right here for Shedeur, threading the needle to Caden Davis. I showed you this one earlier, but I had to bring this one back for you. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment.